everybody. My name is Dr. Nannis. I am here to introduce to you a very exciting protocol and information. I'm assuming almost everybody in this room is here because you're either dealing with or have friends or family that are dealing with allergy problems. And that's one of the main things we're going to be discussing tonight. So tonight we're going to be talking about addressing your allergy symptoms.
Hi, I'm Trudy Boyd, and this is my son Luke, and we're from Plano, Texas. And I brought Luke here to Dr. Nannis' clinic in July of this summer, following a horrible bout with a digestive disorder. He actually missed the last 6 weeks of school in his 8th grade year. And Luke, would you like to say what's happening with you now?
Now I'm just feeling good. I haven't missed school in like a month, and the treatments are really helping.
How do you feel?
I just feel good all the time. It's no problems.
Good.
And you know, I just wanted to say one other thing. We would not have even identified Luke's food allergy had it not been for Dr. Nannis. So he is the first person who diagnosed Luke with the food allergies that he had.
And of course you can see Luke has a lot of redness around his face still, but before this, and we didn't get a pre-picture because we didn't, I don't know why, we didn't think about it. We didn't do it with your granddaughter either, but what happened with him is he had really horrible acne. And he wore his hair way longer, and he really wasn't out doing anything. And I know that it's kind of hard to hear the audio on the video, especially in this room here. But what happened was Luke had so many digestive problems, he couldn't go out and be a normal kid. He couldn't go out and do the things that we would expect. You know, he's 14 years old. He looks a little bit older, I think, but he's 14 years old in this video. We met him when he was about late 13th, early 14-year-old. And he wasn't being able to go out and do things with his friends, and he wasn't being able to go have an active life. He was somewhat participating in some sports, but almost anything he did, he would have serious digestive problems, and that's kind of the harder part to hear in that audio part. But also he had this horrible acne, and he was wear his hair really long and actually cover his face. So as he went through some of these treatments, his acne is clearing up. He looks even better now. But as he's gone through these, he's actually been able to get back into his life. And that's really what this becomes about. No matter what we're talking about, what I recognize is that some people really miss out on a good part of their life because they're dealing with or they're suffering with some form of symptom or something that's going on with their body. So what we find is this can really make a big difference. Tonight we're going to be introducing a laser technology that can actually help correct allergy problems without shots and without medications. Before we get started into the specifics, we are going to talk a bit about what exactly is an allergy. And this is probably some of the most important stuff to understand because I am a chiropractor, if I haven't mentioned that before. Somehow or another I get about this point before I recognize even say that. But as a chiropractor, one of the things is I look at the body as it doesn't necessarily make mistakes. As a matter of fact, your body's perfect. It's designed to function in certain ways. The problem is that sometimes it can do the exact perfect thing at the most inopportune time. So if I were to ask you, is high blood pressure normal? And most people will kind of give me the, well, I know it's a trick question, but they say no. Well, I'm going to tell you this. What would happen if all of us got up, we ran around Outback at Steakhouse this evening, and then we took your blood pressure? Wouldn't it have gone up? So high blood pressure is normal if you're running. It's not normal if you're sitting here in a nice, relaxed, comfortable room. We're pretty confident nothing's going to jump through the door and get us this evening, other than maybe some salads here in a few moments. So high blood pressure is indeed a normal thing unless it's happening at the inopportune time. So again, I'm going to say it's normal, it's mistimed if it's happening when you're sitting in a nice, relaxed room. Totally normal if you're climbing stairs, though. Allergies work exactly the same way. The way an allergy works is it's 100% perfect normal immune response. The response is not the problem. The problem is that the body is reacting to a totally normal thing. Well, the body, is making a total normal reaction, but it's doing it at the wrong time, or it's doing it to something that it should not be doing it to. In other words, something that's either good for you, like vitamins and minerals, or possibly something that's totally inert, like cat dander or pollen or something along that line. So allergies they're basically not a bad reaction. It's a normal reaction. It's just it's happening at the wrong time. How do you know if you're suffering from allergies? Well, most people know this one already. However, a lot of people that are dealing with food allergies don't even know that it's a food allergy. But, we're in Texas, it's springtime. I know when I stepped out and saw my truck yesterday morning and it was covered with about an inch of green stuff, I had a pretty good idea what was going to be walking into my office for the next few days, because many people, as soon as those pollens kick up, they know that they have a reaction. It's only there for short periods of time. Well, that's one thing. So we do take a history. The history is very important. But also there's a bunch of testing that we can do. And we have a very unique test that we offer in our office, which I'll talk about in just a few moments. We will talk about exactly what BioVeda can do for you. That's the name of our treatment system. And we'll talk about how you can do things to manage an allergy. So again, an allergy is actually an unusual sensitivity of an individual to one or more substances, which could be either inhaled, contacted, swallowed, and these substances are normally either harmless or they're good for you. An allergy is actually a neuroimmune response. It's not just a response from the immune system. There's a nervous system component, and that's where it fits into the chiropractic realm, because chiropractors are nervous system doctors. That's really what we are. I think a lot of people think that we're back doctors because we use the spine to get to what we do, but for the most part, we are nervous system doctors. And it's an inappropriate response between the nervous system and the immune system. So what really goes on is this, as I mentioned, it's a totally perfect response. In other words, it's not the cascade of events that happens from the time that the body recognizes that there's something to deal with, all the way through the things that make us feel icky. That's a technical term, icky. But there's all the histamine reactions and everything that you can imagine, where it makes your eyes swell, possibly give you indigestion problems, skin itchy, you name it. Anything could happen from this. But it's because the nervous system is actually misidentifying. Our nervous system has a very unique job. In fact, what our nervous system has to do is it has to identify self versus not self. And anybody that has or has heard of an autoimmune disease, that's what the problem is the nervous immune system is misidentifying self versus not self.